Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. How's everybody doing today? We're gonna jump right into this video. We still have some weather right now that is abnormally warm for the season. Today it's in the low 80s. It feels hot outside and I am not here for it. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for the cold. We've already had a taste of the cold and now it's gone. So it's supposed to be back. After this Monday, that's it for the warm days. It's over with. This weekend was the last. We've been in the mid 60s the week prior, and then right here for Halloween, a little bit of warmth, and now it needs to go away. So with the ending of the warm weather, I have a few projects I want to tackle. A couple being right here, this stump. I want this stump gone. Me and Jesse cut down this tree 3 years ago, I think it was, and there were two pieces of this, and one part of the stump already came apart. That side feels like it's getting pretty soft now, so I think I can get it. Over here we have another stump. This guy, and a rotting towel. This guy is super soft. He's gonna come down, no problem. So stump number 2, and then the last thing to tackle, and I don't plan on getting it all the way out of the ground. I'm just gonna pretty much bash it with the tractor, I think, and see what happens. And then the third thing on my list of things to do is what's left of Cody's garden from this year. I hate to do it because there's a lot of good stuff still left in here, but the tomatoes kind of took over on the last 2 months of it. Started interfering with my elephant ear, and we still have a lot of tomatoes and stuff still on here, and a butterfly. But you can put these in the windows of the house and they'll probably turn, but all the rest of it, just gonna have to mulch it up. Unfortunately, we don't have enough warm days left for it to continue to grow and thrive like it needs to. This will be the end of it. And now I got 2 baby watermelons. We've got one right there, and then there's another one right there. So we'll get those guys out of there. They're not gonna be good for anything, I don't think, but we'll get them out. And here comes Cody with Charlie. Charlie! What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, he is. Before we can go start on the garden, we had to get the golf cart out and make sure it was gonna run. I haven't ran it hardly at all this year. It's got a bad needle and seat, and I can't find a replacement for it. Charlie's just along for the ride. So Cody just pulled out part of our support that we had tucked up underneath there. Now we got to get all these stakes out. So we grabbed the push mower. Cody's just gonna see what he can get through with it, mulching.
That kid's gonna freak out.
Nah, come here, Charlie.
Charlie.
We just gotta get those tomato stakes out of the ground.
Is there varieties in this?
No, it's all tomato plants.
Oh, that helps.
Mm-hmm.
One down.
Oh, Oh no.
Let me cut them, Cody.
Sterling.
Pull all the steaks out. There you go. Now that Jesse's he-manned most of the stump himself, the one behind the house, the one beside the house we still needed to deal with. So we're down here in the carport now, and I've got the Ford Super Dexter. It really hasn't ran this summer. Well, come here, Cody.
What?
Since you
Like trash.
lurking. Key on. Batteries held a charge. And glow plug it. Get that thing warmed up.
It's warm. It's 80 degrees outside.
Hold that. They're peculiar there.
100-year-old tractor.
What?
100-year-old tractor.
Yeah. Alright. Couple times with the tractor. Check out the fucking ants. Holy shit. That ought to take care of them ants. Termites, whatever they were. I took care of most of that. Got a hose pipe on it now. Just gonna let it sit there and keep soaking it so that the roots and stuff don't catch. Every now and then you'll get one where your roots can burn and the roots will burn out underneath the ground, but this one was so rotten that's not the case here. But we're just gonna let it rain on it for a little while, and we're gonna go move up here to the other one. Well, that took that thing right on out of the ground. Yeah, I see it. That looks a lot better. Got the little dead stump there. That big old push bar thing, it was already on this tractor when I bought it. That thing's pretty dang solid. And then we'll get the big chunks of that one up, put all that in the burn pit. And the garden's knocked out. Now it's time to rip the old mailbox out of the ground. It's made out of an old muffler pipe. Time to make it look a little nicer. Ooh, I feel it blowing the tractor. mailbox out of the ground and hanging over here. As soon as we pulled it out of the ground, we had a guy pull up looking for our address. I had some forklift forks posted on Facebook Marketplace, and he showed up, bought them, made $100. That was nice. Cool little thing on a Sunday.
Take this back off.
Oh, you had to screw it on there. That's okay. So Cody's got our new larger mailbox for packages and bulk mail. And here's the old hole where they were. We're gonna move this up over here and put it closer to the road. We live in a dead-end neighborhood, so.
Nah, just give me an extension.
Okay. So we're gonna put it closer to the road because we've got gravel, and the mail lady now comes swooping in from up here, runs down in my gravel and washes a big spot in it right here. And it's getting pretty old. So what I think I'm gonna do is rake all that back up and put something right here decorative so that they can't come flying right into the yard right here. They'll have to pull down closer. And we're gonna put the mailbox up and right on the edge of the road line, which we can do here. And that will keep her from pulling way down into my yard to get the mail. And then Cody doesn't have a big rut to pull in and out of every morning. So Jesse's going to get the chainsaw and the concrete mix. We went over here and got a 4x4 post from our scrap wood pile. And that's going to do the job just fine.
Ooh, I finally get to use my letters I bought 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we bought new letters and everything for a mailbox when we moved into the house when we were remodeling it, but never put it up. We just left the old one here that Dad put up years ago, made out of a car muffler. Some kind of car exhaust, but now it can finally go away. It was getting pretty rough. So I'm pretty pleased with this. And if nothing else, maybe I can move the driveway a little bit wider. Do 3 cars like that. I don't know, food for thought. We'll see how it goes. So now Jesse's got his concrete mix. Got him 2 buckets to mix it in. Cody's done put the mailbox on the bracket on the post. Jesse cut the post to length. And there's a hole dug now. Jesse's getting his precise mixtures over there. Oh yeah. Science and shit.
You better know how to mix that. With water, duh. My mailbox falls.
And then we'll stab it in the ground, block it up, and let it dry. And it's not a weekend. We all didn't jump on the bike. Cody's on the Rebel now, because he's got the Rebel. But Jesse's on the other trail. I'm on a trail. We rode out here to the lake. Let's go see what it's doing. Well, I guess that's going to wrap this one up. I can't think of anything else I need to tack into the end of this video. I got some packages that have arrived today for the avalanche, stuff we're going to install hopefully later on this week. Got the new mailbox up. That thing's looking snazzy. Took a ride on the bikes. So enjoying this last day or so of warm weather before winter really kicks in. Snazzy new mailbox, looking all fancy. So believe it or not, last week in the early part of the week up on the parkway, they actually already got some snow. Some places had 4 inches of snow. Of course, that's up in the higher elevations of the mountains, but still, that's early. Pre-Halloween and already getting some, we'll take it. So, guess put the bikes up. I got some trash that I want to load up and take to the trash station instead of leaving it in the can for the whole rest of the week since they pick it up on Friday. So I'll probably throw it in the old dirty Dodge, haul it down there to the dump. Can't think of nothing else at the moment. So we'll catch you all in the next one. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. See you later this week when we install some goodies on the avalanche.